So that's Kevin. Kevin's a saddleback pufferfish, and then some blue-green chromis cruising around. This little touch pool tank. So where we're at the moment is there's no ammonia. There is some nitrite. So I'm going to do a nice big water change now, and there's pretty much no nitrate, and the pH is pretty good. So the KH of this water is about 9, so I'm happy with that. And anytime that you do get a bung test, make sure that you retest, because you can get a false positive nitrite reading, for example, and all you need to do is retest it, clean the test tube, make sure that that it's all nice and clean, and then make sure that you're not getting a faulty test, because you don't want to take action governed by a bung test. If in doubt, double test. Hey Kevin. You tell him, Kevin. Now I'm just going to do a gravel clean. So I'm just going to attempt to pull any crap out of the bottom to allow myself to do a water change. This starfish is dying, and it's very, very smelly, and that's because it actually went in cold water for a little while, unfortunately, and its immune system never recovered. The things with invertebrates in particular is if something goes wrong, they don't necessarily die straight away, and then their immune system gets compromised. So it's quite common for something to happen like a starfish get cold, and it can take a week or two until the starfish actually dies, because the immune system will just slowly fall, and then it will fall victims to something, which has happened in this case. Now, this starfish is very smelly and would be a reason why there is currently nitrite in the water. Now, we're doing a water change at the moment that'll help to get the nitrite down. If we ever do see anything dead in an aquarium or a pond, whether it be a fish, a starfish, a plant, a coral, you really want to get it out straight away, because while it's in there, it will be literally polluting the water. So therefore, a dead starfish or dead fish can actually cause the death of other animals. Whereas once you know they're dead, just get it out, and that way they will stop polluting the water. Now this will evaporate water very quickly, and it's very important that the water is topped up with RO water. Otherwise, when we do the water changes, the salinity is bound to increase, because the fresh water will evaporate, not the salt water. So any saltwater tank must be topped up with RO water, not salt water. And we can see very good surface agitation here. Now it's just a matter of waiting for this nitrite to go away from the dead starfish. And no feeding till the nitrite's gone. Now, because there's currently nitrite in the aquarium, I'm going to recommend that at least a cap, if not 2 caps of this, go in every day. And what this is going to do is, if at a 5 times dose, will help to detoxify the nitrite. Now, it won't really get rid of the nitrite, but it will bind it up so it is not recognizable to the fish. And the aloe vera is very good for the body slime that's in this product. So just for now, I'd recommend dosing it daily, but I do want to keep very regular water changes at the moment, because while we have nitrite in the water, then I want to tread very lightly. Once the good bacteria is established in the filters and in the marine pure bowls, then we will no longer have to keep adding this product, and we won't have to keep up the regular water changes. But in the meantime, I'd rather be overly cautious. Now, when you do have any stressful circumstances like nitrite in the water, there are products like Vogel that can help. Vogel is an artificial immune booster, and that can be a good thing to help kickstart the immune system of the fish. And during this time, you really want to be watching the fish, make sure they're looking okay, because when the nitrite's high, the immune system will be low, the body slime won't be being produced as well, and therefore they will fall victim to any sort of issues, especially things like white spot, very easily. So it's best to be on the lookout, because things like white spot, you want to treat them straight away. Now, in instances like having nitrite, making sure you have very good oxygen levels and surface agitation is very important. Keep the feeding to basically nothing, and if you check your fridge, you might find that you've got some good bacteria products. If you do have any products like Amtrite Down or Cycle or Stability, then dosing that would be a very good idea as well, because that will help to re-strengthen our bacteria cultures, and that's how we're going to get this nitrite to go away. We can do water changes to diffuse it down. Obviously, we've removed the dead starfish, which was the source of it, and then we're waiting for good bacteria to grow in the filter, and then that will stop it from coming back again. These sorts of issues are mainly a problem in a new aquarium. If this same issue had happened in a well-established aquarium, it's more likely that the cultures of microorganisms and bacteria would have easily been able to handle the increased load of waste, but in a new system that just isn't the case. That's why stable systems are so much safer. Hey mate, I reckon.